either one is going to be a lot of damage and potentially a kill.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be Cormorano, though. I think Roger's just really good on the Kunkka. And Seeker go back for the DK. So very safe laning option. Something Mid1 has already played once this tournament, I believe. Got the same amount of experience as his DK. And if you can get some free levels on Earth Spirit like this, even though you're not getting kills, at least nothing bad's happening to your core. Like, they just chuck an arrow like that, and Fada even body blocks it. Stops him hitting the neutral.
No one, though, up in the top lane, finds himself Puppy, and that is going to be first blood. Although if no one goes down here, it's definitely not worth it. It doesn't look like they want to go for the dive. Stick charges would have kept him alive. But I'd say that both teams fairly okay with where they're at.
Yeah, the Bristol's definitely benefiting from the spiders. Ended up putting him a little bit ahead, but not a big deal. And again, up top, Ace. Getting a little bit low, but now he can play aggressive.
Yeah, going in for this one. Sakuchi, all of this minus armor. This is why this lane is so tough, but with the Brain Sap, he overextends.
He holds that for so long every time. And cooldown only 12 seconds right now.
This is the first Dragon Knight ulti, though, and Fata's going to try and get some pressure on, but Ramses is rotated down, and now they don't have a creep wave that after this first one dies. Meanwhile, top lane, they find a kill on a Weaver. Put an Observer to work right now as there's action happening all over the map. And it looks like Pasha should be able to escape.
Yeah, Ace is able to get bottled up this time, too, so much better for him. But bottom lane, Mid1, a little bit deep here. They're making the rotations.
They've got the Fiend Script. I already caught him. With no one coming in as well, they got the Avatar's more than enough damage. Take him down, and with the Catapult, they can maybe do something else. Bottom lane, they find themselves another stun. The silence, no leaping away this time, although Breathe Fire, it is up. They got him.
Just enough to secure it, but there is going to be an X. Solo, he's got level 3 in that Brain Sap.
God, so much pure damage. And of course, with the high armor, it's really hard to take down this hero, but with a Nightmare and a walk forward, they might be able to do it. Trading over the Nightmare. Fata trying to run. He does not have enough mana to TP. He does have a Soul Ring back up, but it's going to be a kill. They just dropped out an Observer Ward. The least vision in the world, but it's where they needed it, and they kill him.
All right, slightly excessive. Top lane swap for Puppy, trying to survive here. Oh, raindrops keeping him up. Now, can he find the sneaky TP? Oh, the next level play. There it is. Just don't move.
Feels like VP are rolling 3K in the lead as far as net worth goes.
I keep bringing the spiders on the dire side. It's like Ramses comes back over like, oh yeah, right. This is, played so far deep on Radiant now, and okay, nice initiation. Actually catches the roll despite the speed of the spider.
He wants to reapply Magnetize. He gets it now, and it's onto all the spiders as well. The damage, he gets another round of it. That should be enough to take down Ramses. Puppy also in the area. They get the kill.
He went with the greedy ult play there, but there were no Ancients there, at least not enough to sustain him.
And now the boat. It is going to be a kill onto Yapzor, so a little bit of return volley of action for Virtus Pro, but losing the spider hurts. Mid lane, they don't have a boat this time. It's going to be hard to kill, yeah, and they're just doing this to secure a rune for no one. And look at how much the win probability shifts also, up to 70% after that kill on the Broodmother. So apparently, Dota Plus is feeling pretty confident. Another Fiend Script used mid, though, and the swap to try and keep him alive. He's still gripped, but from a little bit further away, and that is going to secure the Bristleback's retreat. It should at least, although they are bringing in another, the arrow. Not quite going to connect onto the Bristleback. They get the toss back, though, able to find him. Mid one, not tanky enough for every single hero on VP.
Yeah, Ramses actually still has the defusal up, too. They wanted to dive a little bit further, but they don't spot the right target. See how much survivability this helps Ace, and you pointed out during the draft just this idea of the Lincoln Sphere having quite a few targets to pop it, so not a very guaranteed way to safety for him.
Yeah. And they are going to be moving in here towards the spider. It's a wraparound from Solo. They actually managed to stun Tiny off on the side with the boulder kick through, so he can't get there in time. But now the Avatar shows up. He finds himself Yapzor, is almost dead, but the secondary stun, he is still going to fall. They managed to get a kill onto Solo. Just supports dying so far. While the battle is going to continue. They take down Puppy. Ace showing up. Don't know if he's going to be able to make anything else happen here, though.
Did you see Solo? Did you see what he did in that fight? Did you see him nightmare him and dodge that venge stun? This guy, he's ridiculous. I don't know how he does it. And then I want to see them use all this minus armor they have to also secure Roche for themselves. But it won't be a very easy Roche fight, right? You're fighting up against Moonlight Shadows. You gotta make sure you have your detection. Oh yeah.
They use the grip, they use the boat, they use everything on mid one, but the stun comes in. All the spiders are showing up now as well. Mid one's so low and is going to die.
It's one of those cases where if you have just like one defensive hero, I mean the swap of course would have saved it, but like
They do pop the Moonlight Shadow now. No one spotted Ace and knows he's going to be going over to the second camp here as well. And, well, Ace playing it safe for the moment. He walks through, but they're there immediately. Ava, toss, gets the kill, even as the Sakuchi came out and farms his camp for good measure.
I don't know how they try and get around this map to make something happen.
Thinking about mid one, mid lane. Roger here with the boat, with the torrent, with the X, all laid down onto the head of this bristleback as no one shows up as well. People trying to TP over and make something happen, but, well, Puppy actually able to get the swap. They need to break this Fiend's grip. He's still living through it for a good bit of time, but eventually it will be found, will be killed, late to the party, and no way to save mid one.
Jeez, that arrow.
That was really close.
Denied.
So 22 minutes in and a 9,000 gold lead. Virtus Pro exactly where they want to be. The question is, I mean, there is still a tier 1 tower and tier 2 top lane. Is it worth investing in taking those out, or do you think you just try and go for just running at them and say, deal with this push, the 5-man pressure that's coming from us?
Oh, look, they're trying to kind of lure Pasha here by keeping this wave alive, too. But he is double leap into TP. But they have an Earth Spirit. I don't think he can get out of here now.
Silence. He's caught. He's stunned. Pasha, what you doing, buddy?
That was so greedy. My God.
All right, Secret have turned it up the last couple of minutes. Like mid one, he has a Crimson Guard. Now he's
Pro have turned it down.
Nice bit of armor and damage, and of course that evasion.
Oh, okay, here we go. So they have the Silver Edge ready, but they also have a sentry down, looking for that stop onto the No One Tiny.
Oh, this is so good. If they can sort this out and bait out a movement, but no one realizes it now.
Yeah, the creeps.
Although they are still looking for it. The jump forward onto the other side. Ace, they get a nice stun through onto 2, but the boat is coming through afterwards. The damage mitigation as well as the stun. It's onto both of them. Puppy's starting to fall. They've already lost Ace and Fata. VP put the kibosh on the problems that they were running into before. This Magnetize is doing a good bit of damage, and mid one is still alive. It might be a bit scary fighting into all of this, and with the buyback on Dragon Knight, I think VP needs to get out of here, although they saved the Fiend's Grip. They're able to stun one and Fiend's Grip the other. These heroes are tanky, but there's only so much that you can tank through. Mid one still trying to dive into it. He might kill off no one here, but it's just the Aegis.
Yeah, it looks like they'll keep going here with the X. Do they want to try and finish it?
He misses on the Torrent again. And
all right, downtown arrow, Pasha. Give it to
there's
him.
the break. They got the kill. That's enough. And VP, they only lose the Aegis, and Secret lose 5.
That was solo cracking the whip.
And the other nice part about having this Kunkka here is that you can just go for the XTP back home, and you're suddenly back up to full HP, so they don't need to leave. They're fine. The only thing that's going to stop them is that tier 2 tower in the top lane. Now Broodmother just now getting into that level 20 attack speed talent also, and Ramses has the butterfly ready for him if they so desire. And meanwhile, they break, they punch, they kill. Ace dead again, and now Fata also getting run at. This game feels like it's getting out of hand as Secret are losing member after member of their team.
Yeah, I think Ace might have thought the time lapse was a passive or something. I don't know if he was playing a Batten earlier, but he has not been having a very easy time with that.
Where you just sort of sit away from the rest of your team, and it's perfectly fine because you got spiders for vision, and you're also just incredibly hard to kill in the first place.
Yeah, I like what they did with their support too in the Avenge and the Earth Spirit, because they both have ways to kind of like scout out and catch that brood, but the supporting cores can't really kill.
There's the Silver Edge. Good swap away, but the X, they pull him back in after the swap. Oh, it hurts so bad, and Team Secret lose 2. They buy back on the Bristle. Bot is already dead though. And VP showing no mercy in this game number 1.
A bit of a twofer there. It's just going to be 1, and then the swap, it's like, oh no.
And now he has that tree grab talent too. He's just going to be pounding away at this tower. It's so hard to deal with. Yeah, no one's had a spectacular game. AC already done. Silver Edge, perfect itemization. They do roll in on him now.
Nice kick.
Well, they managed to find several with the silence also, but Roger hanging on and going to throw at that boat. Eventually, damage mitigation is going to be there. They take down the Bristleback, which does mean Radiance is going to be thrown around. They reapply the Magnetize. No one's just going to TP back home. And still, looks like Virtus Pro are going to pull back in the Tiny after the fact. Actually, Broodmother ends up going down. They're able to kill her
that
off.
one doesn't really want to be here.
Yeah, this is maybe a little bit too far. Did VP overextend themselves? All right, no one's going back in. This is going to be a big combo. He hits onto one, breaks the DK, kills them both with the tree. Oh, no one.
Time lapse ever. He can't. He just gets bursted from like 80% to 0.
And no one finishes with the triple kill in emphatic fashion. VP take it. First game over Secret.
Brood Mama.
Yeah.
You counterpick it? She just ignores you. just runs away. And someone who is going against the TA, it will be the Ember Spirits. So this is what we are expecting the last game for the 10th pick to try and pull that to a victory. But it will be brought out now.
Meanwhile, Puppy able to zone solo out of the lane pretty heavily. He's going to go pick up an Invis rune and then saunter away as Roger taking some damage. The Spirits were hitting him, and now Ramses is the one that's getting into Fata's face, just daring him to come at him. They have the troll as well, so a good bit of damage thrown onto this gyrocopter, and the Fairy Fire comes too late.
Wow. First blood for a Spectre, first picked overall in the game. VP does it again.
It's the type of matchup that it feels like if there was a big skill differential, like either side could just dominate the other one, but on relatively even terms, they're trading CS.
It's also one of these matchups. Oh, mid one.
Oh,
so
my
close.
God.
The angles. Where are they?
I mean, he's still in the area. He's dancing with them, and now no one pretty far under the tower. He's gonna find the kill. They take him down.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh.
No, I like that. No one with the respect tip.
That's good.
Very well done.
Times just a little sidestep there. He might have been outside of the range, but
yeah, no one thinking that he might have had it, but back in the main game, you see there was a little bit of drop there, but who cares about that? Because honestly, that was such a sick play. Way to go, mid one, but
awesome. Top lane, the double stomp into the punch, into the Fata, dead again. Roger takes that one away. Man, so far so good for Virtus Pro.
Very nice little pickup for them. However, okay, Puppy wanders mid. Hastrun was left behind him, though.
Mid one, second trap is there, gonna be applied. They do have an illusion rune, and again, the battle of Bruin. They get the chains off, and oh, Penitence, the right clicks. He's trying to run away yet again. They do have the haunt coming in. They find the kill. Mid one goes down yet again, and now Ramses is gonna get back towards the top lane. Yeah, you'd love to be able to see some more pressure, but not having the levels on that gyrocopter, the hero that's supposed to be getting active early.
Okay, mid one's here with an arcane rune though, and he's ready to go in. They know they got to make plays here.
He is in really deep. He doesn't have another remnant out. They've got him caught. Solo's level 6. Mid one just ran into hell and is going to get punished.
Yeah, he definitely overestimated the arcane rune. He's like, yeah, I'll be fine, and then he didn't even up for Ebola. Oh, it's so close. That was like the perfect moment. They had just gotten it from the Ancients and from mid, but they still can't follow up with a kill. Could have been so huge for Team Secret. And now with them relocating back, they're going to smoke up and go on the aggressive hunting Puppy.
I mean, he does have a level 3 tombstone. This is some scary stuff, and he got it off before the disruption is there. So the double change, the initiation for mid one. Ramses is in the middle of all of this. This is a bold move by the Spectre, almost dead, but knows his limits, and mid one goes down again.
They didn't fight in the tombstone.
Oh, the play comes out. Ace still living here, and they are going to clean up at least the rest of these heroes.
That's huge. They got no one with the Absol. That is absolutely massive.
Yeah, and they don't have another missile here, so Solo should be able to escape.
But he just ensured he had it at level 6 because they found a perfect fight for it with that damage amp. And he was right on top of that TA to ensure that the kill happened.
A TP in here, actually, from the Shadow Demon, who's going to go for the disruption. They
have Saxon.
Damage amplification as well. They have the Haunt out. Ace, have you gone too far, my friend? Does not have his ultimate up. The long cooldown at level 1, and he gets punished. Now the glimpse back. They caught Fata as well. He's out of mana. He's out of time. Fata's dead.
That was the old 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and we're suddenly right where we were.
Oh, and the tower deny. Salt in the wounds.
God.
He is actually still saving the gold, so there's a chance that if things go well in the next couple of minutes, he can make that change up. But particularly with this rotation now, and they save Static Storm. Mid one in some trouble. YapzOr is here for the relocate, but they could potentially break that one after the fact, and they do glimpse him back into it. So much damage. It can't come quickly enough, and Fata trying to make something of nothing. As Roger's taking a lot of damage. Hand of God comes out. Solo getting dove as well under the tower. Secret just wanting to run at him, but they again lose mid one.
Very difficult to take Roche up against TA without sentries. Never know if there's going to be a trap in there, but Roche falls very quickly with the help of the medallion from the Chen.
Immediate smoke. They want to party.
Yeah, they got smoke. They got gyro. They got Haunt. Where is it? There it is.
A call down, and Fata down to low HP very quickly, but still living through it. They don't quite have enough. Static Storm down onto Puppy. Ramses is taking down the Tombstone, and just like that, Secret need to back out. No Tombstone, no Gyro. The trap was laid down perfectly. Ace gonna walk into everybody. He does have his ultimate up, so he can go down a second time and still be back up here as Roger trying to live. They're still living with the rest of these heroes too.
He held that for so long.
Getting punched, and no one is going to go down, but now mid one has showed up trying to take down this Ember, or rather the Disruptor, and Ace finding the stun onto no one, finding a kill. They are going to be able to bring down the H just one time. Can they get it a second? Everybody is so low, and Ramses just wanting to walk into this. He isolates the Yapsor, but with the right clicks coming in, they are going to kill off no one.
Puppy with the Spirit Vessel too. They'll grab that kill from Pasha. But yeah, no one going down a second time is definitely a big problem. Can they chase further?
I mean, Solo doesn't have Glimpse. They got the hit as well on the missile for Ramses. He does have a missile, or rather a dagger to throw out, and Fata can't chase. If they can blow up Yapsor at the beginning of the fight, it would be fantastic, as no one going to get hit by one of the rockets. They're still waiting.
They have the mech on Yapsor. There's still no Glimmer Cape, though, from anyone.
Mid one does have himself an remnant. The BKB popping no, and they got to take the fight now. They jump in, and with the Haunt out there on top of them, Fata's dealing a ton of damage.
Nice soul rip on the tomb.
Down at all. They're keeping it alive. Fata down to low HP, but still living just barely.
So
He's
slow.
able to get away. That trap doesn't do anything at all. Ramses has the rocket on him now too, and with nobody dead from Seeket and TA dead, this should be another core picked up.
Undying, ladies and gentlemen. That was ridiculous. No one spent the entire first like 5 seconds of the fight just hitting this Tombstone, and Puppy just soul rips it, and you're like, well, we lost.
I guess they have an inkling that this is where they want to fight. Now they're moving outside of the range of the Sentry Ward as well, but both teams sort of...
Puppy is the bait.
Oh, Ember just jumps in. Okay, the root hits onto those two heroes in particular. They drop down the Tombstone. The Static Storm is there as well. Can they kill off mid one in time? He's dropping down very low and is going to fall. Meanwhile, on the backside, they relocate in and take down Pasha with Fata and Yapsor. And as they take down the Chen as well, that's 3 heroes dead for the Ember. It's a very different style from the Radiance. But the Diffusal Blade, when that comes out, it's another big power spike, because then you can just hone in on one of those heroes with the Inhibit.
Yep. Thunder Wave's Blade. Ace now actually getting some use here out of that Shadow Blade.
Oh my god, and they just tear apart these supports again. The missile is caught onto Ramses. Secret, if they're bold, they could go for it, but
where's the
tier 3 tower's going down.
Where's my IO tether? Give me my Wraith King X. No, but seriously, they get on Fata now, level 15 on Yapsor, so this tower is going.
Puppy drops the Tombstone before he's not even going to fall down. They have the heals there for him, and no one pops the BKB trying to fight. The Haunt is out as well. Puppy down low, but the Tombstone is still living throughout all of this. They're fighting into the Tombstone, and no one is being taken down slowly because Fata's on top of them, but they have the Invis. They can't get away. Inspector's down too. No buyback. 50 seconds. A good send back there to keep TA alive, but they're going to need a miracle to hold this push.
This Tombstone is so strong. Like, you saw the focus, and now there's all these heroes. They're back sustained. They have an IO. Yapsor surviving. All that matters. A buyback now from mid one. Easily back into it for that kill. I mean, no one can do nothing but try and lay some traps here for the inevitable push that will come to the mid.
Yeah, I mean, the plus side is that VP should have Ramses back up before Secret are
down for the Haunt. I don't know, depending. Glyphs and everything. If you're Secret, you should probably go get Roche, right? Like,
yeah.
That fight went really well for you, but they're still kind of scary on the dark side. Oh, another Tombstone here.
Disruption onto Fata. A lot of them drop down. They have the ulti as well, purging Fata as well. Oh my god, the damage onto Solo. He's just gone again in a second. They have the blade mail on Ramses, and I don't think he has the HP to survive through this. The chains, it hits right on the edge, and they've caught themselves a Spectre as Ace is going to walk forward, looking for the stun, looking for the kill. Dead again, 50 seconds, no buyback.
Excellent game for mid one. He has been so good on this playmaker.
You also didn't go the Radiance build, so you don't get that extra bit of gold income that you might have otherwise for Pasha.
Oh, now no one. He's going to be forced to use the BKB here. It's one more charge.
Oh, and they relocate on top of him. But the TP out will secure themselves the retreat.
Only one to be concerned about on the Spectre, though. No one else able to really purchase it and be effective.
32 minutes, 12,000 net worth lead, 24-13. Ramses still struggling to try and finish off this Diffusal Blade. Only about 400 gold away, but all this is happening. They're losing no one. He doesn't have his BKB because he used it trying to escape earlier, and now nowhere left to go. They lose him again. Ramses also goes down in the mid lane. Right now, VP are crumbling.
Yeah.
Secret love it. Wow. Very solid performance here from Secret after falling behind in a lot of the other games. And GG's just called. They don't have an answer. Before the second tier 3 tower is even taken, VP tap out.
Yeah, this game was done. I think they just didn't really get that ball rolling that they were looking for with the Templar Assassin and the Shadow Demon. Ramses had the space. Maybe the Blade Mill was part of the issue. I kind of felt that way, you know, like, was it really that strong? But